The whole point of the parable is not, look at these crazy things the son did when he was off in this distant land. It's, look at the Father and his love. Look at the wound that you have placed upon the Father's heart by walking away from him. Look at how generous he is still to this day and how he wants you back. This parable was intended to communicate that Jesus looks at black sheep and he wants them to come home. That God wants his rebellious children to come home. Think about it. If anybody else, any other religious teacher down through history had told this story, it would have ended with verse 13. The story would have been the son goes away and he loses everything, the end. And the moral of the story is, if you rebel against your father, this is what happens. If you go your own way, well then it's on you. But Jesus doesn't end the story there, does he? Jesus has a very different version of what it looks like to come to know God. See, I think it's intentional that the son, when he finally comes to his senses, as the story says, his first thought is, it sure was nice in my father's house, but I'm not worthy of that anymore. So maybe I can at least be a hired hand because I know my father's a better boss than this Gentile I'm working for. At least I'll have good wages. At least I'll be treated well. And this is totally me, okay? This is not in the text, but I think the son is also thinking, maybe if I work hard enough and long enough, I can raise all the money that I squandered, and then I can be his son again. And the reason I think that is not because of anything Jesus said, but I think that because that's how people think of Christianity. Sad to say. If you ask anybody outside the church, what does it mean to be a Christian? They'll say, well, go to church, obey the 10 Commandments, follow the rules, hope God lets you in. And folks, I've been in church all my life. There are Christians who think that, who totally miss the point, who are in church every Sunday thinking, I hope I'm doing good. I hope I'm pleasing you, Lord. I hope I'm good enough that when I stand before you, you'll let me in.